Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to Star Scandal Spotlight. Tonight, we've got a story that's lighting up every corner of the internet. What started as a casual moment turned into a frenzy of speculation and excitement. Byun Woo-seok may have just let slip something he wasn't supposed to. That's right, he accidentally spilled the beans about a surprise gift from none other than Kim Hye-yoon. What was the gift? Why are fans going wild? And could this hint at something more between the two stars? Let's dive into the full story, right now. Woo-seok, the charming heartthrob currently basking in the glow of his skyrocketing popularity, found himself at the center of a whirlwind he never saw coming. During a seemingly harmless backstage interview, a single offhand remark ignited a firestorm of speculation, hope, and even jealousy among fans. The name he uttered? Kim Hye-yoon. The setting was quiet. He had just wrapped up a fan meeting in Seoul, still flushed from the emotional energy in the room. A reporter asked casually about what gift had touched him most recently. With a smile that lingered just a little too long, Byun paused, then spoke words he may now be regretting. Actually, the little handmade box of teas. It was unexpected. I drink it every night. Hye-yoon knows I have trouble sleeping. There it was. A name. A gift, a confession, however accidental it seemed. The air around him shifted. You can almost feel the PR team freezing in place. The reporter blinked in disbelief, tempted to recover, asking, "You mean Kim Hye-yoon?" But Byun laughed nervously, looked away, and muttered, "I shouldn't have said that." Before the segment was cut short, but it was already too late. Within hours, the clip had been reposted and dissected across every major fan forum and social platform. Screenshots flooded Twitter, Reddit threads ballooned with speculation, and hashtags like #Woo-seok Hye-yoon and #TBoxConfession trended in multiple countries. Fans began connecting dots that had once seemed insignificant, their awkwardly sweet eye contact during award shows, their playful banter behind the scenes of their last drama, and now, this deeply personal gift. One fan commented, "A handmade box of teas. She knows his sleeping habits? That's not friendship. That's intimacy." Another added, "He sounded so soft when he said her name. Don't tell me this is just a coincidence." But it didn't stop there. A few eagle-eyed fans noticed something even more suspicious. The very same tea box had appeared in one of Kim Hye-yoon's Instagram stories. Earlier, blurred in the background, almost invisible. She hadn't tagged him. No mention. Nothing obvious. But it was there. Then, a fan shared a story from a cafe employee in Gangnam who had spotted the two stars, dressed discreetly, sitting quietly in a corner booth, weeks before the incident. The employee didn't recognize them at first. After seeing the viral clip, she was almost sure it was them. Fuel was added to fire when Kim Hye-yoon's agency released a brief, almost too rehearsed statement the next day. Hye-yoon and Byun Woo-seok are close colleagues who support each other professionally. The gift was a friendly gesture and should not be misinterpreted. But if that was meant to calm the public down, it had the opposite effect. Fans weren't buying it. Why lie? Just say they're dating already. One tweet raged, "They're glowing when they talk about each other." Now, the fandom is split. Some are celebrating what they believe is the beginning of a real-life K-drama romance. Others feel betrayed, as if a fantasy has shattered. A few hardcore shippers have even begun posting fan edits titled "From On-Screen to Real Love," using clips from their shared dramas layered with emotional ballads. Meanwhile, Byun Woo-seok has remained silent. No further interviews. No clarifications. But fans noticed something telling in his latest post. A photo of a steaming cup of tea, with no caption. And Kim Hye-yoon? She simply posted a picture of her holding a book with a title barely visible, "The Things We Don't Say." Coincidence? Or a message? The media frenzy continues to swirl. One thing is clear, whether this was an innocent slip or a carefully orchestrated tease, Byun Woo-seok has just stirred something deeper than a cup of tea. The line between fiction and reality had blurred once more, and fans are here for the drama. Stay tuned. Something tells us this is just the beginning. The public may be divided. One thing everyone agrees on, there's something unspoken happening between Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hye-yoon. And now, As fans and media alike dig deeper, previously overlooked interactions are being re-examined under a whole new light. It all began with that tea-box slip. What followed has only intensified the storm. In the days after the viral incident, both stars continued with their professional schedules. On the surface, all appeared calm, but observant fans spotted subtle changes in their behavior. At a recent fashion event, Byun Woo-seok appeared unusually tense, normally warm and charismatic on red carpets. His smile minimal and avoided direct questions about his personal life. But when one reporter casually asked, "You enjoy tea these days?" a flicker crossed his face. His lips curled into a half-smile, and he nodded silently. Nothing, but his expression spoke volumes. Meanwhile, Hye-yoon appeared on a popular variety show, where the hosts, clearly aware of the viral drama, playfully prodded her about any secret admirers. Her cheeks flushed. Though she laughed it off, she nervously sipped her drink and muttered, "Some things are better left unsaid." The studio erupted in squeals and laughter, but fans heard it differently. They knew. They felt it. The chemistry between the two stars has long been a point of discussion. When they co-starred in their 2023 drama, many described their behind-the-scenes clips as too natural, too tender to be acting. But now, clips once thought of as cute bloopers are being reshared with dramatic captions like, "Was this their beginning? Look at his eyes, he was already gone." But perhaps the most shocking development came not from an interview, nor a statement, but from a leak. An anonymous post on an entertainment forum, since deleted but screenshotted thousands of times, claimed to be from a former staff member of a CF shoot both actors worked on. The poster wrote, "They arrived separately, but during breaks, they always sat close. He would bring her snacks. She fixed his hair. No cameras were rolling. It was real." We were told not to mention it publicly, but everyone on set saw it. There's definitely something more. Though unverified, the post sent fans into a frenzy. Theories exploded. Was their relationship hidden due to agency restrictions? Were they waiting for the right time to go public, fueling the speculation further? A dispatch-style paparazzi photo emerged, allegedly taken late at night, showing two figures resembling Woo-seok and Hye-yoon entering the same building from opposite sides. Though the photo is grainy and inconclusive, fans insist it's them. The timing, the outfits, it all adds up. Still, both agencies have maintained radio silence since their initial statement, but that silence only adds to the noise. One fan wrote, "If this was nothing, they would have denied it more strongly. Silence says everything." And then came the ring. Casual selfie posted by Hye-yoon just yesterday. Fans zoomed in on a tiny silver band on her index finger. Simple, elegant, unremarkable at first glance, but within minutes, fans compared it to a ring spotted on Byun Woo-seok's hand just weeks earlier. Identical. Coincidence? Perhaps. In a fandom fueled by hope and hints, no detail is ever too small. As online fan wars rage and the story reaches international outlets, even veteran entertainment reporters are beginning to weigh in. One columnist wrote, "This is no longer a simple dating rumor. This is a case study in emotional restraint, professional control, unspoken romance." Whatever they are, friends, lovers, something undefined, they're playing a game of silence, and the audience is hooked. Indeed, what makes this scandal different is its lack of scandal. There's no betrayal, no infidelity, no wrongdoing, just longing glances, cryptic words, and the dangerous territory between love and secrecy. Perhaps that's what makes it so compelling. For now, fans continue to wait for a confirmation, a denial, or even just another cup of tea. Until that moment comes, the mystery of Byun Woo-seok and Hye-yoon remains a tantalizing puzzle. And as we've learned, sometimes things we don't say scream aloud.